Are you listening to me? You're both of you nuts.
Why do this? Why not do it?
You could ask yourself a question.
I'll answer your question. You want answers? You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. It's that simple.
And people are always looking for something to be recreationally outraged at.
Are we clear? Are we clear?
Who said that? Nobody, huh? Ah! That's the war face! Now let me see your war face! Ah!
I've got 2 juice left!
So, ooh, did you hear that? My little throat just went.
I thought that was your stomach.
Yeah, me too. I thought that was.
Oh man, it was like in my throat. It's really when I drink something and then it just makes that sound.
You must have something carbonated then.
I'm actually drinking Gatorade.
Really? It's so late. Why are you drinking Gatorade?
Why? Does it have caffeine?
No, but a lot of sugar though.
Sugar.
Oh well, this is what I did. I took like a quarter of it. I poured it in, put it ice, and then I filled the rest of it with water. Is that okay? I always water it down, dude.
I guess that's.
Yeah, I guess that's better than drinking it straight.
Jeez. Next time I'll just get like a apple and soak it. And put some lemon or something. I don't know.
That don't make any sense.
It doesn't. Because I don't know.
I mean, that could be the next big hit.
Soaked apple?
Yeah, soaked apple with lemon. People were like, holy crap, what's your secret?
I'd rather have a what do you call those things? Apple
beer.
Apple crumb. Oh, a beer.
Oh. So the funny thing is today, I mean the power just kicked on about 2 hours ago.
Right.
And it's funny because like the whole entire weekend it was actually kind of fun for me. I was trying to figure out how to do certain things. Like I was like, where's all my batteries? Where's all my flashlights? And
I know you came over and
I know.
recharged like 3 different battery cells.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was fun for me. It was like camping in my own house. But it was fun. I had a good time about it. And so here's the thing that really gets me. There was actually school today for one of my kids. And
Really? Huh.
I was picking up my kid. They had absolutely no lights. But as I was strolling in, I noticed that, there's this weird shadow. And I'm looking up and I'm like, there's solar panels. So I go directly to the principal's office, walk in and say, hey, was wondering, why is there a blackout here? They're like, didn't you hear the news? Didn't you get the notice on the phone call and the email and the text? I was like, well, yeah, I did, but you guys have solar panels, like a lot of them. Like they're on every single building. I was like, why do we have a blackout here at school if you have solar panels? And they're saying, oh, we don't have like the battery system to like store
they only
the
have
power.
the panels?
They
don't
only have the panels. Then the principal goes off saying it costs $25 million to install solar panels on all 3 schools. And I'm like, in that part of the district, I was just like, dang, $25 million it didn't like include a battery?
No, I mean, I would be thinking the same thing too. It's like, dude, that's a ripoff. Or they
$5 million.
Exactly.
Went on. It might take me like a year to put all the panels together, right? But I would have saved them a lot of money. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought that was
ridiculous. It defeats the whole purpose.
But I guess that's just how it is. I think a lot of schools have the solar panels, but they don't store the energy. So now you're thinking like, oh yeah, we want solar panels on our schools. Yeah, saving the world.
just get some more funding because like, hey, we got solar panels. See. It's
Yeah.
like just don't ask us about the batteries because we ain't got none.
Jay, up in your area, were you affected by any fire or blackouts or?
No blackouts. Definitely starting to smell a little bit of the charge all the batteries, charge the computer, everything.
Right.
But then like, everything was still on.
Wow.
Yeah, if anything, the internet was down last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's
all of us.
Yeah. Oh wait, you guys lost the internet too last night? Holy cow! Shoot,
pretty much.
So I didn't even try. I usually have a battery on the cable modem. I didn't even try to power it up. I was more worried about all the food we had in our second fridge, which is in the garage.
Wow.
So I took that power and then I was powering that up. But I was trying to be slick about it, man. I was like letting 3 hours go by, and then so I took the timer. I took my IKEA timer that I have for like one of the lights. I took it off and I put it on the whole fridge. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be off for 3 hours and then it's gonna turn on for half an hour. So I was doing this whole thing, and I opened it up periodically, and I was like, oh hey, everything in the freezer is like frozen. This is cool. I'm gonna make some popsicles. So I actually got to make popsicles. It was really cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, we actually called our provider and they couldn't get to us right away because they're in Santa Rosa. So
what?
Or in Sonoma, something like that. Anyway, it was in the place where it was affected by the fires. So we eventually got our internet up, but they couldn't get to us because they were in the midst of dealing with some other stuff. So
okay.
Yeah.
You're not important.
No, they're in a fire. Hello.
What?
Their area was surrounded by fire. I mean, that's where the fires were. So they had to deal with that first.
Okay.
So, yeah. But we learned, my kids learned that you don't need the internet.
Oh man, I thought they would. Shoot, I thought they would go barbaric.
Oh my Lord. I'm sure some people did. Like, no.
My kids actually they struggle a little bit. They're
Without
like,
the internet?
what do we do? I'm like
Your kids are a little younger though.
I was like, I don't know.
I go play tic-tac-toe or something.
Right?
Let's go play. We tried to do Scrabble. Tried. But,
you can get Junior Scrabble, That's probably easier.
Yeah, I'm not good at that, man.
I love Scrabble.
I think I could
Monopoly.
I think I could get good at it though.
I think you would. Your vocabulary is decent.
Kind of. I have sometimes I don't know what words are, I just use them. No, I don't know. But hey,
I have one of those sons that makes up. Oh wait, let me do this.
Go.
Let's say this really quick. He's one of those kids that just throws out words and makes up his own. So I forget what the word was. It was something like covetousness or something like that. But he used it wrong, and I just looked at him and said, "Boy, good effort, good effort." And he's like, "Yeah, Mom, I'm trying. I'm trying."
Dang.
Anyway.
Anyway, hey. So
look at that.
Before this blackout, I've been shopping.
Nice.
I've been looking at this backpack, dude. And as you can see, it says purchase 3 times.
You purchased it?
This is what I purchased.
Holy cow.
Wait, hang on. This is what I purchased twice. No. I purchased this red one. But when I purchased it, it was like $8.60.
It's only $1 more.
Oh, okay,
right.
That's not bad.
Why is it so cheap?
I don't know. Who cares, right? And then when I purchased this one, it was $16 first
You
time.
got gypped.
And then my dad wanted one because he saw it, right?
Okay.
And then I got it at $13.
You still got gypped.
I know, but so I'm eyeing this one
But
because I really like this color.
what's it good for? Is it good for like school backpacks? I'm curious. It just says laptops, so probably not.
Well, it does. It can hold a laptop. It pretty much. I mean, this pocket right here is. It's pretty deep. It goes all the way down. So it's just one large pocket that goes all the way down here. It has this pocket here. That's like at the top part. It's pretty big. It's just one pocket, and then these drink holders are huge. This one has one zipper here. Like I guess you can put some stuff in there. I don't know. I don't put anything
Put a
in
big
there.
gulp in there.
Yes, these are huge. No, I'm not kidding.
Way.
These are really big, and it has one on the other side. So I've been using it. It's nice and it's pretty stiff. It holds its form. And for this price, see, I was eyeing this. At first, it was like $20, right? And then it became like 18, and then right before the blackout, it was 16, and now it's at 14.82. So I'm gonna wait till Friday.
Why is Friday? It goes down even further. I would figure when it goes up.
We'll see. You know, I was about to get this black one, but I have too many black backpacks.
That blue one's pretty cute. I actually like the green one better though. Go back to the green one.
I have this green one. I bought one from my dad. My dad loves it. So
Yeah, I like that. What are those just stitching, or are they actually
these
those, or do they actually serve a function?
Yeah, I actually put some carabiners on this. This small one right here, the very small one on the edge, I actually put a Sharpie here. The one next to it, I put a pen, another pen, and then over on the other side, I put like a carabiner just in case I need to hang something from it.
So I could put mozzarella sticks in there.
Yeah, yes,
Just wondering.
yes. You can put
And a beef stick.
linguine, and I would put a Slim Jim in there. I would totally put a Slim Jim. Yeah.
Nice. You know, I thought that was like a hiking bag the first time I saw that.
It does look like one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The front. Let me. So it's all black in on the back side, and this is why I got it. It has a sternum strap.
For security.
That's important.
Sternum strap. Why is it so high?
You can make it lower. I make mine all the way down here. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, that's not my sternum. That's like my neck. No, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I know. No, but you can put it all the way down. The sternum strap to me are always important. So.
Okay.
I would say that the comfort level on this it's okay. But
oh, really? It's not that comfy?
I wouldn't say it's like. Well, I'll tell you what. I have some other expensive backpacks, and I would say that this one's more comfortable than those. Like
how about pickpocketing? What's the security like on that?
I don't know, man. It's like all you have is this one pocket that I don't use. This thing.
That one can get gypped. I mean, it can get.
Oh, so there's a trick here. This is a trick. Whenever I have like a one zipper thing instead of two, what I do is I take that zipper, and before I shut it all the way down, I actually tuck the end in so that you can grab it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You just tuck the end in. Anyway, I'm really eyeing this blue one. This one looks. I really like this color.
That one's nice, actually.
Oh, why the blue one though? Just curious. Everybody always has a reason for a certain color.
I've been looking for different colors. I mean, I got the red one, and so what happened was, okay, I got the red one, and my mom took it because I was showing it to my dad.
Stole it.
I was showing it to my dad. And he's all like, and then she took it. So I was like, okay, crap, that's okay. Then he saw my green one. He goes, I want a green one. And then I bought another green one for one of my friends who's a photographer.
Oh, okay. Nice.
He wants to taste the rainbow, basically.
But I really want I think I want this blue one. But I'm gonna see if it can get down to 13. If it gets down to 13, I'm buying it.
All right.
Hey, Black Friday's just around the corner too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway, send me a link to that.
I will. Another thing I've been eyeing is this. Have you heard of Disney Plus?
Oh yeah, I have.
I'd never heard of Disney Plus.
So check this out, dude. Disney Plus, man. All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anything Disney, I think, except for some things that are under contract, but anything Disney, which includes Marvel, Star Wars, all the Pixar stuff.
And
They're gonna-
National
they're-
Geographic is Disney?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What the heck?
They're going to have their own streaming service.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're getting
But
into
it's
the
just all
streaming
Disney
war.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Uh-huh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I know what you're thinking. You're like, but it's limited.
Uh-huh.
But I would say that it's not, because Disney has a whole mess of stuff. I mean,
And
they have the
good
whole
stuff,
Marvel.
too.
They have
Yeah.
they have all of Marvel. Okay.
Yeah. Not to mention they're pretty much buying about everything now. They already own Marvel. They already own well, they own no, they don't own Fox. They own CBS and they own Star Wars. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be buying up more like companies too. So it's only growing. Holy crap! Is that Loki? Oh snap!
Oh,
What's it?
dude,
Yeah.
The Simpsons is gonna. Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Did you love The Simpsons that much?
Panda?
Kinda.
No.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why I would probably sign up is that $6.99 a month. It's like I'm willing to sacrifice $6.99 to
Dude,
watch some Marvel.
Look at the year. Look at the whole year, though.
Oh, $70. Okay.
Okay,
It's like-
but if you buy it out for 3 years,
Mhm.
it's 50. I think it's like something like $50 a year.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a kicker. Here's another thing. Besides this, they have a bundle package
Okay.
with Hulu and ESPN Plus.
Oh,
I don't watch ESPN. I have never tried Hulu.
my brother does, so we might be getting Disney Plus for sure now.
So here's the thing, man. I want Disney Plus, but I don't want to buy it. So I'm looking for someone who wants to leave Netflix and go with Disney Plus, and I was going to trade one account with them.
Oh.
Huh.
So one
That should
account,
work.
one account for one account for Netflix, for one account for Disney Plus or the Disney package.
I wonder if they're gonna get you, because you know how like Netflix says you can have Max 2 watching at the same time, or Max 4, whatever it may be. So maybe
Yeah,
that price will bump up a little
Yeah,
bit.
see, that's the thing. If anything, that's too good to be true. I mean, they were already like having like a battle between, the rights to Spider-Man, Disney and Fox. So it's
Okay.
like, and the deal was like 50-50, which is a huge, huge amount asking for like, splitting the profit. So if anything, the $6.99 a month is just to kind of, what they call it, to lure people in. Then afterwards, it's like probably bump up the price because it's like everything's on high demand now. So we have to, charge you guys more. So we know you'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it starts November 12th.
Oh crap, that's
Oh,
not too far
man.
away.
Should I do it? Should
Yes, and then give us your password. Then give us your
I?
password.
No.
Yeah, just
I want-
share it with me.
No, I want someone else to do it, and then I'll just trade you an account, man.
Shoot. See, that's another thing too. Is okay, so it's limited to only a certain amount of devices, right? Kind of like Netflix. I take it.
10
I betcha.
devices, but you could stream. I think I want to say 4, but I think you can stream like 6. But
You can stream on 4 devices at once.
but it's 4 devices at once. But I think you can have up to like 10 different profiles.
I smell gas.
Oh, okay. For all $6.99?
Yeah.
I smell gas.
Really?
But see, who's willing to leave Netflix?
I mean, shoot, I'll own both of them. Shoot.
I wouldn't. No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if it's that's the reason why. Is that if it's $6.99, then I don't mind that. And then Netflix, I think it's what $10.99 now. or is it still
Something like that.
Yeah. So it's like in the end you're spending like what, at least $18 a month, but it's just you gotta be like watching. It's not like you're just buying it or paying for it and then it's just sitting there,
Right. And I'm afraid I'm guilty of buying CBS.
Buying CB.
So I'm streaming. I bought the stream for, I think it's like $5 or $6.
Okay.
Yeah, a month. But the only reason why I did for three things. One was to watch the new Star Trek, which I don't like.
Oh, Picard.
No. I'm not even watching that yet. I was
Oh.
watching the other one, Discovery.
Oh, gotcha.
I was watching just Discovery, which I was liking, and then I don't like, and then it's like, oh, that's so cool, but I don't know. I mean, but the concept is cool. I kind of like it. The other thing that I like on CBS was oh wait, that's probably another channel. Yeah, there's a show called SWAT that I watched. It's really cheesy.
SWAT.
And then the other one is, I don't know. Okay, it's not 6. I think it's just called Seals. I don't know what it is. Yeah. And so I watch those 3 shows mainly for CBS. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I might just last through this one season of Seals and then I'm done. And then I'll say, okay, fine, goodbye CBS, and then I'll just start. I'll probably just do Disney. That's probably what I'll do.
I don't know if we watch that much TV for us to warrant. I mean, we have Amazon Prime too.
I know.
Watch
It's
anything
like,
of that.
dude, honestly, it's like I really don't watch that much TV anymore either, because Amazon Prime, Netflix, and then YouTube, which has like pretty much,
Right.
yeah, because like I'm subscribing to like almost 88 like YouTube channels. Like I find myself just going to YouTube more than I do on TV anymore.
Yeah. I hear
Well,
you there.
I don't know. I mean, Amazon Prime they occasionally have good things that I like. Occasionally, they don't have everything, but it's a good way to go towards on Amazon. But then the thing is that I'm so sucked into Marvel right now, so
Wow.
Oh, see,
Run the club.
I'm not.
Oh,
But
Marvel's
my
good
kids
now.
would be.
Marvel's
That's for
good. Marvel is good now.
Marvel.
It's
Sounds
good.
like chocolate. I want chocolate.
I know.
Sorry.
It does sound like chocolate. Holy crap.
Marvel.
Well, we'll decide. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think next time I'll find out. Anyway, so I've been totally trying to stay away from like any political stuff, but this one thing made me laugh so bad. Let me see if I can share it. I gotta find it first. This is hilarious, and unfortunately, it does include Trump. So I'm really sorry about that. Have you seen this tweet?
No.
Oh wait, let me move it. There it is.
You can impeach the president.
Okay.
So here it is. Let me read this part. It goes, he's talking about blah blah blah. All Republicans must remember what they are witnessing here: a lynching. But we will win. And all these people who have responded about lynching. I'm just scrolling through. Like, I remember seeing this picture. Obviously it inflicts like racism. And those the people that were lynched and it's whoa, it was really bad. This kind of picture right here.
Yeah.
That actually shows lynching. And it's funny because, like, when I go back to the definition of lynching, I mean, of course, I automatically think about someone being hanged from a post, right?
Yeah.
But the real definition of lynching is what? It's being judged without a trial. It's being prosecuted. It's kind of like you have no chance to defend yourself, like a mob.
Is that really according to what Merriam-Webster? Because I don't know.
We should really look that up though, because that's how I understand it. Dictionary.com.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I am too. Oh man, I think my internet's taking a dump.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we
There
go.
you go.
Macabre.
Macabre?
Macabre.
Muckabra. Muckabra.
What's that? Is that Hawaiian?
Macabre? No. Oh, look. Without
Oh.
to put to death without legal authority. No, it's a
Right.
very specialized word, especially by hanging, by
Oh, okay.
mob action. So you've got
Oh boy.
putting someone to death, mob action without legal authority.
Right. So basically, you're bringing someone to, like, your own,
Verdict,
judge, jury,
justice.
trial,
Yeah,
but it's not legal.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess in a way, it's kind of like, it's so funny because it's like a lot of people are saying like, you can't use the word lynch. I mean, and I'm just gonna say it this way because it sounds funnier this way. But like, what? Like white people can't use the word lynch anymore? I mean, it's like a lot of people around the world were lynched. Doesn't matter by who.
Mm.
And especially, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I think white people created the word lynch and they can't use it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really weird. And so this brings me to like the whole thing I want to talk about Facebook, because when I go into it, it's like it became like a wildfire, a complete wildfire on like, oh man, dude use the word lynch. And I'm like, so what, you can't say it? Like we can't own, like are people owning words or something? I don't know, man. I don't get it.
I don't know. I think because Trump brings lots of racially charged feelings to the table. When you use any word that is culturally and historically been used in racism history, I mean, it's just gonna create that wildfire. If he uses any kind of word, any kind of catchphrase that connotes to anything racist at all, it's just gonna catch fire.
But it's not even racist, dude, to use the word
And
lynch.
lynching is one of those words, because when you think lynching, I mean, it's exactly what I think of: someone being hung by a pole. But if
there
we
were
go
white
back,
people that were lynched
I'm gonna
too.
think of black people being lynched. Oh, I believe that. I mean, I believe lynching happens all over the place. It's happened all over the place. But again, because we're talking Trump, because we're talking, we're taking the political climate, the racial climate that's happening right now into account. It's just gonna.
Yeah, it's like pretty much everybody's like, well, if the president's doing it, then or saying it, then why can't we? Yeah.
But it's a word. It's an actual meaning.
Hmm.
Like it, yeah. I don't know. It's just enough. That guy you know what? They need to take Twitter away from him.
They do.
He should need to stop.
I don't understand that. I mean, I do social media for a church, and that's not something you want to just give hand off to anyone. Like, you don't just give everyone the account to our Instagram and have them post anything, because, and especially for him representing the post of the presidency, and God bless him, I respect him, he's our president, but really,
Yeah.
there should be some decorum.
Oh, I saw a funny shirt. I mean,
No.
I saw a funny shirt that when you say, "Hey, bless him," it says,
Yeah.
Let God bless Trump."
What? Really?
Oh my God!
What does that mean to you?
Let God bless Trump. LGBT. Let God bless Trump.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, brother.
Oh my God!
You're so dumb.
I saw that. I was like, "Oh my gosh, here we go." Oh man, people would probably go into a riot over that, man. If that happened,
They
like
probably
over
would.
here, like in California, dude, that was so funny. Actually,
for sure.
the guy who made the shirt, he's actually from LA. He's actually in LA.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw that and I was like, wow. This is a wow.
Mm,
But that's crazy. Anyway, Facebook. So remember I told you like a couple months back, I was like, okay, I'm finally going back to Facebook, and I'm gonna get in touch and see my family's pictures and everything and like them. But I have to ask you this, man. And because I asked myself, like, have you made more friends or more enemies when Facebook came around?
When it came around or now?
Or how about now? Did you make more friends or more enemies on Facebook? I can say I think I made more friends because it keeps me in touch with who I just meet, and it's like, oh hey, they're from this part of the world or they're from this part of the country, and and then every now and then I'll get a couple people who it's like who I think I don't see on my list anymore, or I take them off my friends list.
mhm. Now, would that count as you making enemies if someone like unfriends you, or if you unfriend someone?
I think if I unfriend someone, um, they're not necessarily an enemy.
Okay.
What are they?
Well, I think it's just something where if I unfriend someone, usually the reason why I unfriend someone is like if they add me as a friend and we have like no conversation with each other for like a year or 2 years, I take them
Mm-hmm.
off. I'm like, okay, we're not really Then I'll like, okay, we're not really friends. I mean, you add me, but we don't even converse to each. So I have some people that are doing that right now. Like they would add me because I know some of their friends, and then every December I come to the point where it's like, before the new year, it's like, all right, I got to clean this up because I don't want to, keep posting stuff on my, my kids and my family, and they see that, but then they don't say anything,
Yeah. And I mean, and funny you mentioned that. It's like, I have people at work who are friends with me on Facebook, and you know what? I'll post pictures of food, right, on my Facebook page, and I don't get that much comments or likes, but then next thing you know, I just go to work and everybody's like, hey, when you gonna bring in some of that food?
Yeah, dude.
This is coming from someone who never actually, talks to me on Facebook or even likes
Yep.
or comments anything on my Facebook. Yet he knows that I'm posting up all these foods. So it's like it's kind of like stalking right there.
They're
And in
boy
fact,
years.
shoot.
When are you gonna make
I
that
get that.
shrimp again?
No, shoot. I know. I got a lot of requests on that too.
You got a lot of shrimp pictures, man.
I think I need to friend you on Facebook then.
You should. Oh my gosh, dude, this guy
It would be
made.
food inspiration. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Food inspiration.
I'm like, oh man, he just busted out some shrimp. I was like,
I don't
oh,
think I make enemies because I'm kind of picky about who I add onto my Facebook. Right?
Oh.
If I don't vibe with you, I'm not gonna ask you, hey, are you on Facebook? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and as far as deleting people, sure. If I don't delete them based on if they comment or not. Because like Jay, I get lots of people who go, hey, that was a great video. And I'll like, you watch me? Or you actually know I exist on Facebook? Because they don't comment. They don't say a word. So, but I think like you, if I haven't talked to them in, I think a year is a little short. If I don't talk to them in 5 years,
Whoa.
then I'd be like, hey.
What?
Whoa.
Dang.
But
5 years?
But you know what? The algorithm on Facebook is funky, right? Because you don't get these people don't necessarily see your posts on the daily. So you got to figure out the algorithm. You gotta comment and like on other people's.
Okay, let me rephrase this.
too.
Let me rephrase. Okay. When I like unfriend someone, when I remove them, it sounds so
Yeah.
vulgar, man. When
Well, it does.
when I unfriend someone, it's usually someone who I probably just met in the last 2 years or 3 years.
Oh,
and then it's like if there was like no interaction, then I just remove them.
Oh, that makes sense.
But I'm not gonna remove someone who like I know that I've met in real life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if they go to my church, or we did some like boxing together, or we did some volleyball together in the past. I'm not gonna remove them because of that.
You played volleyball?
I did.
Wow.
It was cool. I'm 5'8", but man, I'm the shortest guy there. And then there's always some girl who's like 5 feet tall, who's like quicker, and we like battle like I'm the setter. No, I'm the no, I'm the setter. Then you hear this voice. They're like, I'm the shortest one. I'm the setter. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I was like, okay, let me jump up to the net and like maybe like the bottom of my hand here like just goes right over the net. Like this is the net, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to block it. Oh yeah, that's much of a block right there. That's as high as I can get. Oh, I'm gonna
At least you can get up there.
Those guys are like 6'5". They're like, they're like way above the net, dude.
Dang. And they
That's
didn't
crazy.
even have to jump, huh?
Yeah. So here's the other question: do you use Facebook to categorize your friends?
Not for me. No.
No, I've never thought of doing that. What do you mean?
Oh, I think there's like some categories like you can actually put, like people could be family, people could be acquaintances.
Oh yeah.
People could be.
I remember.
I've used the acquaintance one, but I only have a few people on there. Yeah, these are like.
Why would
people
you
who,
do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that though? I mean,
like there was
like you wouldn't know their acquaintances just by looking at their profile or name or picture.
Well, it's like people who like kind of add me because we have the same common friend, and then I would put them as acquaintance because I don't want them to know my family. Like it's kind of weird.
So does that mean Facebook blocks them from looking at certain posts of yours?
So I think you can set on whenever you do a post. I don't think it shows up on their feed. I mean, they can look you up and then they'll see everything, right? Or like maybe like I think you can set up some kind of list where if you're on this specific list, they can't see certain things.
Got it.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's so funny because like I did that. I think I only do that for maybe like 5 people, but gosh, man, it's a lot of work just to do it. It's a ton of work, man.
Yeah, especially after you add like so much friends too, and then you realize, oh my god, what the heck have I done? I was like, shoot, I was looking through my list, and I was like, holy crap, I have like 500 friends, but like I only know like what 10 or 15 of them. Like, well,
or you actually keep in touch with them on a regular?
Not all of them, just those
Not
15 out of the 500.
Yeah.
I
Right.
was like,
well, you have 500 people. Wow.
yeah.
I think I'm at 325. I think I'm liking that number, 325. Because most of it's family.
Dang. Well,
Dang, you have a lot of family.
Joy over here probably has about 8,000.
yeah.
They're
And
called
more-
Facebook friends for a reason.
and more to come.
It's like half of Hawaii,
Yeah,
half of the
Jay's one of them. I
half
wouldn't
of
say
the-
half of Hawaii.
half of Hawaii, half
All
of
of
the
them.
Philippines,
All of them.
half of Daly City.
That may be true. No.
Right?
Mhm.
And then you can't forget
Yeah,
about the maybe like 1% of LA, which is still a hell of a lot of people.
Most of them are voyeurs again. Like I said, voyeurs.
Here's my favorite one.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
No, they're just voyeurs.
So, no, and I wrote this down. Noticing Facebook friends criticizing their Facebook friends. You know how they kind of complain about
Oh,
what like other people have said or are saying or supporting or not supporting. Like it kind of falls into this area where it's like I've come across a person who I've added this year because my very, very good friend, I think this is a relative of hers. And so, and we added each other because for like, I guess because I see her at parties, I see her at the family parties, and just keep in contact. And I think she also does photography, so I do too. But it's funny because like I've been seeing a lot of her posts come in, and I don't know what's up. I guess because she's like in her young 20s and doesn't have that real, doesn't have a good grip on that life experience like we all do right now. When you're in your 20s, when you just get out of college, you really have zero life experience. You may have the smarts, but zero life experience. And I just see like these little comments about like when people do hella comments on like her vacation pictures, her food pictures, but then when it's something serious, like something political or something that's more towards activism, like nobody says anything. And then she complains about it. And then it's one of those things where you're kind of cornered saying, well, your silence means that you support it. Or, when people are not commenting and they're getting mad. Oh, and the latest one from her, which is very surprising, is saying, I've noticed that people are unfriending me, but before you do, please contact me before you do it. I'm like,
why?
oh.
Asking for permission.
That's weird.
Asking for permission if it's okay to unfriend me.
That's weird.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, so I don't read most of her stuff. Like anytime there's something activist coming through, I just don't respond because I don't know her like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like be all like responding to stuff like something deep, and I don't really I don't gauge her on like. I mean, I just see her at family parties, family gatherings, and we talk about photography, and that's great. It's all it's all that's pretty much it. And she's like I don't know if she's a teacher, but I think she works with the youth, and we always talk about technology and music and everything. But she really gets mad when no one like reacts to like her activism posts. Like, she really gets pissed.
I think a lot of people put a lot of stock with their Facebook and gather a lot of I don't know what's the word. They get their self-assurance from all the likes and the comments, and really, if that's what you're gonna base your self-esteem upon, social media is not gonna be a great place for you at all.
Yeah.
And if you're someone, I mean, for her, you said she gets a lot of likes and comments on food and vacay, but if she's trying to get her street cred, putting down political statements and no one's saying anything, that could crush her, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think we probably all had to learn that we can't rely on Facebook to give us a self-confidence in who we are and what we do, because really Facebook is facade. You post what you like, you post what looks good. I don't throw the tantrum of my kid. Well, I don't want to humiliate him either, but I don't post those kinds of pictures of me reprimanding my children. I'll post when they graduate from 8th grade or run their cross country race, yada yada yada. I'm not gonna necessarily go out of my way and post something negative about me or I don't know, an ugly picture of me per se. Unless I'm trying to prove a point, but
I mean, I think another way of maybe explaining that is, I guess if you don't like something, you don't try to recruit other people to join you in not liking it. I mean, is that what you're doing?
What she's doing then? Is that what she's doing?
No. I was just reiterating what you were saying, but in like a one sentence thing.
No, I think if
Right?
I don't want to feel bad every time I don't get a reaction out of someone from one of my posts. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, I only got 25 likes. God. You know what I mean? I mean, but that's the reality of it. That's the reality of what my children are going through and their generation at this point. They look to social media for self-acceptance. They look to social media to boost their self-esteem. They look to social media to be fulfilled. And I'm going, that's the stupidest thing ever. You need to know who you are. You need to know what you're worth, and it's not based on how many hearts you can get from IG. So.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like the same way too. It's like whenever I post something up, it's like it could be like a sad moment that I'm going through, and like nobody's like liking or commenting.
Oh.
It's like just, oh my god, nobody cares. And then like that's when I came to realize that because of like the feed of like so many new topics popping up, it's like, oh dude, I didn't even see that. It's like, shoot. It's like I have to tell my friends too, because I saw some other stuff that was getting them down, but I missed it because everybody just keeps posting and posting and posting, and then that pushes you all the way at the bottom. So it's like that's where I'm trying to get my nephews and nieces to like not overreact to that too, because it's like, hey, there's probably a reason why they haven't had time to hit a like or leave a comment.
Right.
And if not, there's always me. You're
Yay, Uncle Jay.
Yeah. Oh,
have you ever went into or have you ever came into some type of like decision where it's unfollowing versus snoozing for 30 days or versus, of course, unfriending and blocking? Like I've learned from some people who I know, like, they add them on Facebook, but if they don't want to see something, they unfollow them, right? Is that?
Yeah, you can just do that.
Yeah. Or they unfollow them, and then, or I've used the snoozing for 30 days a couple times on a couple of my friends because they just go too far with certain things.
What do you mean by too far? I'm curious.
Well, it's I'll just use an example. A very common example was, it's like it's one of those things where they check their Facebook post and see who responds and who likes it, and and then they'll put you in a corner and say like, okay, well, if you're not responding to this, you're not replying to it, then you're silently like supporting the opposite of what I support. You're enabling them with your silence. When they start saying stuff like that.
You're enabling them with your silence.
Wow. And I'm kind of like,
nah, man, I just missed your post, just like Jay said.
like, I just didn't see it. Maybe I don't want to see it.
With everyone's life, and then what you should do, Jay, add him and then block him. I was like, it's like I could already imagine. Oh, Jay finally added me. It's like, wait, where?
I have to confirm which bucket I put them under. Like, okay, one, are they family, like blood related family?
Okay.
Another one would be, are they are they the friends that have been friends with in real life?
So IRL.
Yeah. Oh, IRL. Well, I haven't heard that in a while. Or and then so there's friends there, and then I want another bucket where it's friends who I kind of recently just met because they know another friend, and then the other friend would be like just people who are adding me, and I have never met them in real life, and I probably never will. I kind of want those 4 categories to make it easier. So like, boom, it's like when I have it, then I can actually, before I actually add them, then I would actually put them in that category.
You know what? Now that I think about it, yeah. At first I was like, man, that's too much work. Before I add someone on, then I categorize them.
It is.
But then I think it makes sense in terms of if you have a business. So I've got a business, so I would say, okay, I'll add you on, but I need to make sure I put you under a list so I can follow up with you later.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like, here's my business contacts. Boom. So, and then I can look back who'd I add on this week, and if I can write some. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, in that respect, sure, I would. Maybe instead of acquaintance, I'd say acquaintance, but I'd put it under my business. But anyway, thinking out loud.
I think that's all I want. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy too though when you mention like features. It's like shoot, I mean I just realized like a couple of months ago that you can make phone calls off of Facebook Messenger now, and you can like I mean the video chat like that one I already know, but shoot, I never realized that you can make phone calls off of it until my brother one day just called me on Facebook. I was like, wait, you can do that now? And apparently from what he was telling me, like a lot of our other relatives, that's what they're using to, talk with
International calls.
Yeah. It's like no more phone calls. I mean, no more phone cards. Yeah. Those international phone cards that you buy at like the Asian markets or,
right.
Yeah. It's like, and it's all free.
As long as you have Wi-Fi, baby. Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It's funny. I can tell now when people are on Facebook or whatever, Instagram. Now it's like when they're on their phone, like they're on the street, they're waiting for a bus or something, or they're like in line and you're in line, but they're looking at their phone, and you just see that thumb, man, just go up. And they're like constantly. It's funny. It's like they're constantly looking for something.
You sure it's not Tinder?
To be entertained. No, I'm pretty sure, man. Wait, where's the phone? It'd be funny if like phones were like this big.
Holy cow.
They used to be.
I know.
I had a Nokia.
So my phone
I loved my Nokia.
My phone is this big.
I know, it's huge.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like
that's like Zoolander's old.
Someone needs to come up with phone etiquette, man. Maybe I should just write it, phone etiquette. Never bring it to the dining table.
Oh yeah, no.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me think about that. But then how
did you used to bring your little rotary phone to the dining table? I think not. Back in the day.
No. That's not fair. That's not fair because I brought the cordless phone
to the dining table.
I brought the cordless phone.
Oh man, the cordless phone.
Why?
The one with the antenna that comes out.
Yeah, but why?
Huh?
I think there's just certain places where you do not need to bring your phone.
Because I was like 13 years old and I was talking to some girl named Heather.
Oh my Lord, Heather. Was it worth it?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
What? It was summertime, we went to the same school, but she lived down in Novato.
Summertime.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. I was just talking about nothing. Three-way calling.
That's fun. Oh, a three-way party call. But I digress.
Dude, I would run up the bill and then my mom would get pissed. She'd be like,
what, you'd be calling long distance?
No, but
to
it's so funny. No, before, if you called somewhere like in the Presidio, if you call someone in Presidio, that actually cost that at one point. It cost something.
I didn't know anyone in Presidio.
Oh, well, this is when I was like 12 years old, 12, 13 years old.
Oh, man. Dude, it's either that or you call collect. Remember 100 collect? You know what man, I don't even know why I should say this on here.
Well, you want to hold the recording? You want me to hold it? I'm not going to hold it.
Oh, no, I mean, put it this way. Remember there was a commercial for 100 collect, all right? So this guy, him and his wife just had a baby boy. And so he dials a collect call service, and that part where it asks you, after the beep, say your name, so that way the other person would know who's calling or making the collect call before they accept it, right? So right at that point, he says real quick, "It's Bob, got a baby boy." And so,
yeah.
No, you didn't say that. Wait a minute. Let me say I remember it now.
Okay.
we ought a baby. It's a boy.
We got a baby. It's a boy. We got a baby. It's a boy. And then like shoot, the dad picks up. Was like, hey, collect call from Bob. We got a baby boy. Would you like to accept calls? Like, I mean, would you accept the charges? No, thanks. And so the mom asks, "Who was that?" It's like it's Bob. They got a baby boy. And so it's like, holy crap. I remember we actually did that to my my sister who was living out of town. And that was the time where it's like if it's outside of your area code, then you would get charged for that.
Right.
So we
right.
had to do the collect call thing, and we'd be like, "Hey, it's Jay. Call me back." Because she has long distance. She's paying for long distance at the time, but we didn't pay for long distance. We only paid for local. So that's why we always. I know, right?
Dang.
But damn, it sure saved us a lot of money, though.
Heck yeah.
You know what I used to do? We had the service where we got free phone calls to the Philippines.
How'd you get that?
Really?
I don't know. It was through my mom.
Nothing's ever free.
No, it was free. No. It wasn't free.
Baby boy.
There was a paid service where from.
See, it was a paid service.
Hang on. But it was from 9 p.m. San Francisco time to 3 a.m. San Francisco time.
Really?
You can make.
So what time is that in
the
the Philippines?
You can make. It would be 9 p.m. to 3 p.m.
No, but what time does that translate to in the Philippines?
That's what I said. So okay, so 9. Okay, 9. Okay, this is how you do it. This is how it close enough. If it's 9 p.m. here in San Francisco, you get the time in New York. Then it would be 12 a.m. in the morning, and then you switch that to AM to PM, PM to AM, and that's the time it is in the Philippines. So basically, you get the time in New York, and you switch the time. You switch daytime to night, night to day.
So 3 hours.
Right.
And then you switch the.
Right.
Okay.
So 9 p.m. and this is what I would do for some people. I remember these two lovely couple. They were dating, and his girlfriend was here in San Bruno, and his boyfriend was in Manila. So what I would do is I would call him, and then I would call her, 3 of them, and then I just leave the phone, and I go to sleep.
Dude, what the hell?
You're really nice.
Yeah, and they would talk for like 6 hours straight, dude.
No way.
And I don't know, and it's funny because it's like the next night I call them up, I'll be like, "Hey man, I fell asleep. I'm glad you guys hung up. I'm glad you." They're like, "Dude, you are snoring, man." I go, "Really?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll put the phone like under the, like under a bag or something."
They talked for 6 hours straight. They must have been like newly together or something.
Oh, they were in love. It was like springtime all over again.
Oh my gosh. Spring love.
And she was like 3 years older than him. It's pretty funny.
Oh,
3 years. How old were they then?
Okay, so check this out.
14 and 17?
No. He was 18. He was 18 when he went over.
18 and 21.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, you should just call this quits, man. I was like, you should just call it quits, man. I was like, you're a free man over there. You're free. They're like, yeah, but when you went over, did you have a girlfriend? I go, yeah, but that was only for 1 year.
Okay.
They're like, did you ever have a girlfriend in the Philippines? No. And he's all like, then why are you telling me?
Had a girlfriend in the Philippines?
Never. He's like, why don't you? He's like, how come you date no one? You're telling me to date people. I was like, dude, you should date people. You should go out and just, do it. And then he's like, how come you never date anyone in the Philippines? I was like, because Filipino girls are crazy, man. I don't date Filipino girls. He's like, what about all those Korean roommates that you had? Oh, I'm going to call that a date.
You're so dumb.
Wow.
I was like a 5-night stand.
He's like anti-Filipino. Anti.
I'm not anti-Filipino. I just wouldn't date a Filipino person.
Anti-dating Filipino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
Well,
not all cray.
No, they're not. And the ones that that see the okay. So in my experience, the ones that were like perfection always lived in L.A. and I don't want to go to L.A. and I can't stand people from L.A. I don't want to be no L.A. Dodger fan. You know. You know, and at that time, man, you gotta pay long distance tolls, man. It's like long distance. I'm like, like calling Texas, like, oh man, here we go, late night conversation about nothing. Playing like, you get your radio, right? You get your radio, and you're like, oh yeah. Listen to this, and you put your radio on. You like that? Yeah, I like that song. Oh yeah, and then you like finish the whole song. Wait, let me rewind that. I'll play it again. Oh yeah, it's like from a tape, it's from my mixtape. I'd send it to you, but it costs like a whole like $2.
Those were the days.
Oh man.
What time is it? I don't know. Hang on. Click. POPCORN. Click. That's what time it is. That was messed up, dude. POPCORN, that don't work no more.
Huh.
It doesn't. I
Doesn't
love
work?
popcorn.
Doesn't work no more.
I love popcorn.
Okay, so I know for some I've heard you say that I think twice today. You want popcorn, but let's talk about nachos.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nachos.
Okay.
Oh man.
So we've been doing we did just a couple nacho runs, right?
Okay.
And
Oh god.
there's this grocery store. There's a grocery store
What the heck?
called La Tapatia
Yeah.
right here. And they're very good for burritos. I would say that they're better for burritos and not necessarily plate food. I mean, I just
They're my top 5 for burritos.
I look at their burrito. I wouldn't say they're the best, but they're pretty close.
Yeah.
So
They can get salty. Well, at least the catered stuff can be.
they can, but
Yeah.
oh, that's not a plate on. Oh, right here. This is nachos right
Holy
here.
crap, dude.
This is nachos, dude.
That looks
So
hell
good.
good.
So for Joy, one time,
Oh man.
I got her this thing called chicharrones de papusas.
You know what? I did not see that on the menu.
It's
That
not on the
chicharrones.
menu, dude.
So special?
It's
Especialidad?
not. You gotta walk in, and you look to the right a little, where all this like fat and meat sit together,
Uh-huh.
and it's next to the chicken, and you just gotta see, chicharrones is right, and it's like kind of hard,
Yeah.
crunchy. The
Yeah.
one next to it is the soft chicharrones.
So you call it chicharrones de pupusas.
Yes.
Ugh.
And so, but then the thing is that you really got to look at it, because you need to kind of gauge it. Like, yo, was this like 2 days ago or was this morning?
Huh?
And I try to like gauge it. I'm like, yeah, that's this morning because it's all full. It's completely full. If you start trying to see the bottom of the pan, it's like, okay, that's like 3 days old, man.
Yes.
Right. So then I don't order it. Then I go to my default, like, yo, carne asada. Just give me that. But yeah, if you look at this, dude, I mean, it's so these are their nachos.
Okay.
It's not the best, but it's pretty close to it.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty close.
good.
What other pictures do they have? See over here, you have all your meat selection, and then up here is the menu.
Yeah.
But it's not on the menu, and it's not here. You got to go
Right.
down over here, like down where the front is.
So wait, do you order it down at the bottom or over here?
Not you go to this place. No, you order. So you pass the meat over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
you order it from the actual.
but then you actually go to the line. Let me go back to the line. This is where you stand in line to order
Yeah.
whatever food you have.
Mm-hmm.
You order it from here.
Okay.
And then you say, "Yo, I want chicharrones de papusas," and they're like, they look at you and they're like, "Okay." right? They give you like a second because I think they want you to say it correctly first of all, and then they do, and then it'll look like they don't register what you're saying, but it's for some reason I don't know if they have some kind of weird like. I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's like they'll like whisper something or say something in like a low voice to someone, and then you're like, okay, did they just hear what I say? And it's funny. Like a minute later, like someone's like coming down with the meat, and you're like, yes. So you just gotta trust the system. Trust the system.
Wait, who taught you about that?
Nobody. I looked at one time. I found it out by accident because I always buy the chicharrones. And I was like, "Oh, this is getting tough." And then and they didn't have it one day, so I was like, "Crap!" So they said, "But we have this other one. It's bubble, chicharrones de babusas." So I was like, "Fine." And I tried it, and then from then on, that's the only thing I order. Sometimes it's salty, sometimes it's not.
Which one do you prefer?
And that word de pupusas, the word pupusas sounds offensive to me.
Why? Haven't you ever had a pupusa?
Okay, I'm only going to say this once because it just sounds vulgar. It just sounds wicked. Jay, show me your pupusas.
Yeah, I mean that's the first thing. I'm not gonna lie. First thing I thought of when I heard you say pupusa, I was like, wait a second.
No, I said it correctly. I said it correct. But show me, hey, Joy, show me your pupusas.
It sounds delicious to me because I love pupusas.
I love your pupusas.
You're so dumb. See, you can make anything sound dirty.
No,
but
you can't.
I know what pupusas are. They're a Salvadorian delicacy. They are yum. They are ooey gooey deliciousness.
You want some pupusas?
I do.
I can already see the commercial for this. It's like someone just saying, you want my pupusa? And you just got to like so many people say, I do.
So, you should make one.
I know. So this place, great burritos. Nachos are my close second. I just go, this is my go-to place. It's just hard to find parking.
Yeah.
The next place went to the Green Enchilada. That's the name of the place, right?
Yes.
Okay, Green Enchilada. Dude,
good chicken.
Check out this picture, man. Does that kind of remind you of like, it looks too clean, like Chipotle clean.
It's healthy.
I was going to say.
It looks like Chipotle clean. Like, I don't know.
But I wouldn't put it in Chipotle.
See, that's too clean for me. Look how perfect that chicken.
It's Peruvian. That's why. They're known for their Peruvians are known for their rotisserie chickens.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be for the photos, because you know how like it's like any place, it's like on the drive-through menu or just the menu, it looks so nice and clean and so professional, but when they give it to you, it's like, what the hell is this?
That looks good right there. Ooh, I missed it. I like this color. No meat on it, but I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, but so I tried the nachos at this place. Joy, this is your go-to, right?
Yes. Well, for the chicken nachos, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what. The chicken nachos, it was good. It tasted clean. It wasn't dirty.
Okay.
It wasn't ghetto.
The guac was yum. You have to admit. The salsa was yum.
Yes.
Okay.
But it wasn't. It's definitely not ghetto. I prefer ghetto, but it definitely wasn't ghetto. It was clean, man. It reminded me of Chipotle.
But it wasn't Chipotle.
But it wasn't
the same.
But it wasn't Chipotle.
Chipotle doesn't even compare. Are you kidding me?
But look how clean that looks, dude.
Just basing it off looks.
Look how clean that looks, right? Now look how clean. What was that other plate? Oh man, I'll tell you what though. These are good nachos. I'll tell you what. These are really good nachos. You didn't tell me how much they were though.
I think they're like 10.
Ooh.
If I remember. I don't
Okay,
remember.
that's about the same price.
Yeah, but La Tapatía is slightly closer. So.
Okay, I could see that happening. Wait, where's a plate of nachos? I don't see any plate of nachos here, dude.
Are you still hungry, Jay? You hungry for
God,
nachos?
I'm starving
Dude,
right now.
What
It's
is this?
late.
What is that?
Why have you
Something.
not eaten? That looks like torta.
Oh,
Chili relleno.
I
That
don't know.
looks like it's battered in egg. A
Yeah, I was
chili
gonna
battered in
say.
egg,
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's some hint of eggs in there.
right?
Okay, is it me or does that kind of look like a happy face or a face?
Go back.
The two
It does
tacos.
look like a happy face, like a clown.
Yeah.
Gone bye-bye. Like,
the pictures keep moving. Look, it's a bunch of eyeballs.
Oh.
that's a lot of beans and rice, man.
Look, we're being mooned. I don't know what that is. Looks like
It's a
throw
taco
up.
salad, buddy. Taco salad. Why are they showing that? Is that a cookie and churros?
I don't know, but it has all this
Yeah.
chocolate here.
I
Oh,
like
cinnamon?
a chocolate. I like a chocolate.
Yeah. It's no, that's it. That's all the pictures they have.
Well,
So this place is very clean. I think they're priced okay. The other place that we went to, I'm not too much in favor of is Alfaro.
you had their nachos?
Look at this sad burrito. Look at that.
What do you mean?
It's sad, dude.
It's so yum.
Really?
I
You
want
know
to.
what? Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Mr. J.
No. I was just gonna say it's like, you know what? It may look like it. I mean, it's not like appealing, but man, I'm pretty sure it tastes pretty good, especially with all that cheese and I want to say mayonnaise like just oozing out of it. Ugh, that looks good.
Sour cream. It's sour cream. You know what? I go for their veggie burritos mostly, but my kids love their super burritos.
Okay, I'm not gonna go anywhere for a veggie burrito because they're all the same, right?
No, they're not.
Come on.
I mean, yeah.
No? Really?
No.
This one uses grilled veggies.
Okay, but we're talking about nachos. We're talking about nachos, dude. Let's stick to nachos.
Did you buy nachos from there?
I did, and it was the truck called Juanita's Taco. It has better nachos in this place.
How's the ones from Juanita's?
Oh, we have to go then.
Yes.
I have to remind you. Wait, didn't I take you to Juanita's truck like outside of Walgreens?
Yeah, for tacos.
Oh, for tacos, dude. Jay,
The nachos are totally different.
dude,
picture.
the tacos were how much were they?
$1.50.
It was $1.50 for a
Really?
It was wait. It was one
Huh.
taco, and that
Okay.
one taco included a little bit of rice and a little bit of beans.
Okay.
That was a taco plate.
Really? Okay.
Oh no, that's a super taco.
That's a super taco, man.
Okay, but yeah, tacos were like $1.50, so I ordered like 9. Yeah.
When is Jake coming into the city? And then we should do like a Mexican food run.
When's he gonna come to the
Oh,
city? When are you gonna come to the city? When are you gonna go to the city? When are you gonna go? When are you gonna go? When are you gonna go?
And we should do a podcast
When are you gonna do
while
it?
we eat nachos.
We should. When are you gonna do it?
Yeah, shit.
I'll set it up. I'll bring up all the equipment.
Oh, man. Shoot, hopefully soon, because man, after talking about all this, like man, that's the one thing I miss about the Bay Area is like just oh man, the food is awesome.
Wait,
It's just-
but the food is awesome where you're at, right? I mean, or is it one of those like upper class like kind of food people?
no, I mean, there's some good ones over here too, but it's just it kind of is like after you had so much of it, it's like man, you kind of want to just try something new or something different, and then now talking about just all this food that you can find at the Bay Area, it's like holy crap, I miss the Bay now.
There's no ghetto representation.
Hmm.
All I know is that
Kinda ghetto.
the further south you go, the better the Mexican food.
Really? So if you go, you mean like LA? Because it's closer to Mexico? Is that what you're saying?
I always find better food like in Mexican food in San Diego than LA. Like there's
San
definitely
Diego, really?
like there's definitely better like tacos in San Jose than there is.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Then San Francisco?
Yes.
Now why? Is it the meat?
Yes. I don't know. Maybe because it's late at night.
Great. Because you're hungry. Is that it? Because you're hungry.
No, I'm okay for now. But I'm just saying, like, I think the further south you go, the better the food. Like, definitely, the Mexican food in San Francisco definitely tastes better than the one in like Sacramento.
You think so? I never tried it, so
I don't know. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm just we need to continue this whole nacho war because
go to San Jose.
you know, it'd be funny. We should go up to Sacramento.
Let's go visit Jay.
Yeah, let's go up to Sacramento, and let's go try out that food up there.
I'm down.
I know.
As long as
like
there's food involved.
It was like what?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
2.5 hour drive up. 2 hour drive.
But I think Jay would have a better time if he came down to us.
Yeah.
Hey, where the food is, I'll be there.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Everything's like within 10 minutes of each other, so we can hit up all the different spots. There are a lot of spots.
I'll tell you what. We'll go to like, let's pick like 3 nacho places, and then and then we can clean it up with
a bonus burrito.
No, I was thinking something different. Like we could finish it up with something else.
You mean like a drink from Bamboo? Avo coffee.
Maybe.
You ever had that, Jay?
Mm-mm.
Or even you?
Okay, yeah, you got to come down here because, like you said, 10 minutes, probably 20 minutes. You know, with the distance, we can hit up like 3 places, and we got to finish it off with something. But I'm not sure what it is.
4 places. Each of us can like go to 2 different places within a 50-minute span, and we can have like 6 different nachos from 6 different places.
Mm-hmm. That way we don't fill up each other's stomachs so quick. Oh God! If I go to 3 restaurants or 3 places in a row, as I don't know if I can make it past 2. Because if something smells too damn good, it's like I'm gonna have more of it.
Oh, burrito.
We'll definitely go to like the Mission. Then we have to land somewhere in the Mission.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely like El Farolito and La Cumbre or something. There's tons.
But you know what I really like when I go to Mexican places? When you walk in and you see kind of like that whole, what do you call this? Is it like I want to call it like some type of bar, but
yeah, because it's like there's the salad bar and where you grab your food. So it's like some kind of bar.
It's like no, it's like the bar where
it's a cafeteria style.
No.
Or a buffet style.
It's the bar where you have like you choose all your sauces and your peppers and your green peppers,
salad, the sauce,
onions.
The sauce
what do you call
bar.
that? What do you call that?
The sauce bar.
The sauce bar. Oh, look at. See, this is Alfaro. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It doesn't.
Yum.
It doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good.
Oh.
Trust me, it doesn't taste good.
It does.
Dry now.
It doesn't taste
You only saw part of it.
It doesn't. It does. Wait, let me look for. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I know. La Taqueria on Mission.
Oh.
La Taqueria?
On Mission.
Guys, you see a lot of those everywhere. I mean, just the word in general. It's like taqueria.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, why do you call yourself La Taqueria? It's like almost like it's like how Vietnamese name their places. Oh, Pho Saigon. You know?
It's everywhere.
There's a new one on Geneva called, well, it's new to me, For You.
For you.
What?
I like that. Pho and then you.
Oh.
And then there's another one we saw in, where were we? Hawaii. It's Pho One. We didn't go in because there were 5 of us.
Dude, look at that one. Look at this.
Looks like it's medium rare almost.
That's a taco, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, let's look up some more, and then we'll close this up because I can't do this anymore.
You can't fault it because people who are amateurs don't take good pictures.
That's medium rare right there.
Nice pictures.
That's medium.
Ooh, nice.
That looks good.
That's my taco right there. Ooh.
Dude.
That thing's stuffed.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't need napkins for this one. I just use my shirt.
I just eat it right off the plate. Hand this.
So, Jay, do you think you can make it to San Francisco like sometime before New Year's?
We'll see. I mean, holidays is usually tricky because the families are all over the place, and usually nobody wants to come over here, so I have to go over to them.
Wait, what's
And where are they?
Where's they?
Up north, and there's a
Wow.
couple in south too.
North of you?
Yeah, it's like just what was it? Kind of going up towards Reading. So
Wow.
it's like shoot, friggin'
Oh, that looks good.
what the heck, dude?
I want all these three.
There's 3 different meats going on there.
That's what I want. I want these three. Right here.
That looks like either chicken or fish. The one all the way at the right.
That's chicken.
Oh, okay.
Nom, 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 nom.
Who cares, man? Look at just-
the trifecta, huh? Oh,
yeah,
Oh my god.
oh.
dying here, dude. Okay, I can't because okay, and we got to end this because yeah. Wait, one more picture. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep good right here. I'm gonna go sleep with this.
Damn.
Dude, I'm closing. I can't do it anymore.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, dude.
I'm gonna. You
But
know
I'm
what I'm
gonna go
gonna
to
do?
bed hungry.
I'm gonna start making this napkin here into a taco. Just
And then you're gonna.
Oh man.
pretend I- hey, pass me some of that
fiber.
salsa, dude. Pass me
It's
some of that
fiber.
salsa right here. Pass me. I'm gonna put the salsa here. All right, thanks, guys. We're out.
All right.
I'm Roy.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Joy, and you're listening to Cins Radio.